Live. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It is July 2nd, 2024. The subject today is victim consciousness. A lot of people don't understand what victim consciousness is. It's feeling like a victim, and lots of people feel like this. Lots of people don't really understand that they're putting that energy out there. It's fear-based. It's not in your uh, consciousness. But yeah, so that's the subject of today. So thank you for joining me or watching my live stream on the replay. This is Laura Canal. I'm from Miles and Smiles Alternative Solutions. And I pick my subjects from different emotions, different things that my clients are working through. And victim consciousness felt like something that was coming up quite a bit lately. Um, so it's fear-based, and it's based on a feeling of unworthiness, that you're not enough, that you can't get anything that other people may get, that don't even think about getting these things. But you have this unconscious or conscious feeling of not being enough to get whatever it is, the greatest love of your life, a new job, a promotion, your own business, whatever that might be, or just friends, or whatever that might be. Or you might think that you don't you don't have any problems in this area, but it's a worthiness or unworthiness that is really I notice a lot of people have this, where they'll say certain things that perhaps you're in a relationship, and jealousy is a big thing. Jealousy is really saying that you're insecure and you have a low self-esteem, and that you need to seek somebody else's opinion on how to move forward with that, because honestly, it's usually an unconscious feeling. So let's go back to the word victim consciousness. It can be also created by a trauma or a wound that happens in your life, and you feel from that point that you were either emotionally, spiritually, mentally, um, it really drove to you, and that you don't feel like you're enough, and that you're unworthy of anything. We're all on the same level, so we're all worthy of getting whatever we want, whatever we can dream of, fantasize. When you move forward in those ways and start by talking in a better self-talk. Self-talk is huge when it comes to victim consciousness. In my childhood, I had experienced some traumas and wounds, and so I'm talking from experience. Also, a funny part of my programming. So, from 5 to 7 years old, your programming is happening, and you could be between 4 and 7, you start this long-term memory. So no matter if something happens at that time, you might not even remember what happened, but most do remember any traumas that happened. So or it could just be a way of life. So I remember my mother always saying, we never had enough money. We never had enough money. My father had a really good job compared to a lot of people that lived in our neighborhood. So, but it was ingrained in me that I didn't have enough money. So it then forms a belief that I never had enough money. No matter how much money I had, I never had enough. So now you could be looking at this as manifesting not enough money or never having enough. So you're manifesting this now. So all of these certain different things that happen in your life, you could be creating or manifesting this. So I changed this back in 2012. I went into my belief systems and I changed that belief system. But there's many beliefs that we have spiritually. Um, Spiritually, this is another victim consciousness. I always felt that everybody around me was Catholic and that I wanted to be Catholic. Then I ended up marrying a Catholic man in a Catholic church. And so I didn't change to Catholicism, but I raised my kids Catholic. And so then I thought, from that experience, I thought the grass is not greener on the other side. This is not what I was expecting this would be like. So that's also a way of thinking of things that you need to experience in your life in order to move forward. So it's all about the program that you're running or rewiring that program, because I believe that I am whole, I am enough, and that I am able to move forward in any way, shape, or form. I have enough money. I pay for my bills. I have more than enough. So it's all about the way you talk to yourself, that you are smart, you are intelligent, and that you could have great love and great experiences in your life that help you move forward in every endeavor that you could ever dream about, instead of sitting back and thinking that, or worrying is the big part, constantly in your head, constantly worrying about not being in a relationship, or being in a relationship and it's not the best relationship to be in, or having a job and it's not the best job to have. Well, then create your job. Or having your own business, but the business isn't working. Why is the business not working? Because you're in a consciousness or a state of fear through that victimhood, victim of circumstance. Well, my parents weren't this, so I'm not going to be able to be a great entrepreneur because my parents weren't. That is not true, because my parents were entrepreneurs and I've had my own business for 11 years. And so it's really about how you're looking at, or how you are um, um, thinking about what is happening in your life. You can, with your mind, you can create health or you can create sickness. But it's all about the energy that you're putting out there. And we can rewire at any point in time, any thought, any feeling, any emotion, just to be reflecting on those emotions and those feelings are what you need to do. So victim consciousness is basically just feeling like a victim. And we could be a victim of circumstance, a victim of what has gone on in our past history, feeling a little shell shocked by wars that are happening now or wars that happened in the past. So if you're going to connect to the universe or the global energy, sometimes it's best not to connect with it and watch the news all the time if it makes you fearful. If it's something that you do to give you intellect or an intelligence, then so be it, do it. But if that part of it's making you scared and make you worry more, then stop doing it. So it depends on where you are. And there's so many levels of what I call this fear that creates this consciousness. Then we can get into more of a higher potential of thinking when you are creating a different life for yourself. There's another theory or thought in this victim consciousness, and then creating or staying or connecting with the energies of Earth on the 3D level, or moving your energy up to the 5D to 12D level. And that means meditating, changing your thoughts and feelings, and moving the energy up. So meditating every day, creating space between the thoughts, which will create this different idea in your mind, or rewiring. So I like to make these videos short, only 10 minutes or so long. So each subject is easy to listen to. And then if you have any questions, just put them in the comment area, and I will add the comments. I will answer your comments. This will be on my website, milesofsmiles.ca, and it'll be on my vlog part of that website. So next time I will see you again, and happy July to you, and have fun in the sun for the summertime.